Mikey, look at that noise outside.
Huh?
Apparently something horrible is happening in the village, and we have to find out what it is right now. Let's see what all these police officers out here want and what's really going on, because it seems to be something very scary.
Come on, JJ. We really have to know what's going on because this is really weird. I'm already scared before I even find out what's going on in the village, and it's horrible.
JJ and Mikey, get out of the house right now. I really need to tell you guys. The police officers and scientists in the village really need two people to help us with something big, because all the police officers are afraid of this. For this big mission, we need two brave people to go to space for us and get some vaccines, injections, and blocks that only exist in the space station because they are being prepared there. So we are interested in inviting you to this mission if you want.
I'm sorry, Mr. Officer, but we won't accept this idea of yours. Mikey and I are going to leave the village right now and look for a place to stay, because this idea of leaving the planet is definitely not the smartest. So, just look at this, Mikey. The villagers in the village are really sad, and this is horrible. Let's go somewhere where we can camp in the forest next to the village. I'm sure it will be much less scary to camp outside the village than to have to leave the planet. And Mikey, don't forget, we have to walk together because this virus that is attacking the villages can be contagious. And that's why we need to be careful so that dangers don't come close to us. And just look at this, Mikey. Apparently, there are some strange monsters surrounding the forest next to the village, and this is horrible and very scary. This really proves that it's not a good idea to leave the village in a time of crisis like this, and we need to get back to the village quickly, so we don't get attacked by these monsters who will probably pass on the virus to us, Mikey. So let's go together to the village as quickly as possible and talk to the scientist villager and tell him that we want to travel by rocket directly to space. We really should go to the space station to continue this journey, because it will be a lot of fun, and it will certainly be very scary, but it's better than catching a virus while staying here on Earth. Besides, when we find these injections and vaccines, we will be the first to do so, and we will be free of the virus immediately, and that will be incredible. Because when we return to Earth, we will be known as heroes, and we will earn a lot of money and prizes for saving all of humanity and all the villages. Now, it's time to talk to the scientist villager, and we will finally start this new super adventure that will be incredibly fun and very challenging. However, we will do it together, and that's why it will be really incredible. Hey, scientist villager, please explain to us better what we will have to do on this mission. We are ready to represent humanity on this difficult mission, and we will prepare to leave right now.
That's great, JJ and Mikey. This trunk has everything you'll need for this trip. Each trunk has 2 kits in case any of the items in this kit give you trouble. So, adding up the items you both have, you'll have a total of 4 survival kits, and I'm sure that'll be more than enough. So, I really wish you good luck and hope everything goes well on this long and difficult trip. Know that we'll be rooting for you here on Earth, and we'll be anxiously awaiting your return.
Perfect, Mr. Scientist. I really feel ready to start this great trip to space, and it will be incredible. I can't wait to feel how gravity works outside of Earth. I'm sure it will be incredible and a lot of fun. Now, it's time to finally get on this rocket and get ready to start the trip. It's really scary to leave our village like that out of nowhere, and we still don't really understand why they didn't send an astronaut in our place or something like that. But I'm sure that if they chose us, there must be a reason that we will find out as soon as we get to space. I really hope that all this equipment and food are enough, because our adventure is about to begin. So, it's time to start the trip. Look how incredible, guys. The strength and power of this rocket is really incredible. And with that, I'm sure that in no time, we will reach our destination. Now, it's time to get some sleep so we can enjoy the trip and take the right route to our destination.
A few moments later.
Guys, check this out! Apparently, we're in a super meteor shower, and that's not good at all because it's definitely going to delay our trip a lot because we can't risk leaving here before waiting a bit to get out of here with all this interstellar dust. And also, there's a space station wandering in space because it hit a meteor, and that's horrible. However, I'm sure that no astronauts were on that station because it really looks abandoned. So, I believe that we're definitely very close to our final destination. And that's really incredible because now we're really far from our planet Earth, And that's really crazy, because we start thinking about everything we can do back on Earth. And even so, we'll still be living only on a really fun little planet. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Comment what your favorite planet is, and also what profession you want to be. Mikey and I would love to be astronauts, and now we're making that dream come true. And that's amazing. Now it's time to go to our final destination. We have to be very careful with these blocks floating in space. But now is the right time to get out of here. Once again, it's time to fly in this incredible rocket, and it's so much fun. I can't wait to get to the space station on the moon and discover everything that might be there, and what incredible things humans and robots have left there.
This is perfect, JJ. Now I'm not even scared anymore because this trip is really much more fun than I imagined. Now it's time for us to set off on another trip because we're very close to the moon and the space station. I can't wait to get there either.
A few moments later.
Guys, Mikey and I finally arrived on the moon, and here at the space station, everything is really amazing, and I'm sure you'll all really enjoy seeing everything we found here. First of all, we really found the problem of the virus, because we discovered that the space station is completely infested with horrible zombies inside the oxygen living area, which is a dome where we don't even need to wear masks, because the dome protects us from the pressure of the moon. And that's amazing. Besides that, we also have incredible solar panels and many machines that are used by great astronauts, and that's amazing. So Mikey and I really have to start doing what we came here to do. And since Mikey had told me that he's really afraid of zombies, I'm really going to have to take charge of this part. And so, I got all the intergalactic weapons that were in this trunk here on the moon, which are extremely strong and dangerous. So, while I defeat all these zombies, at the same time Mikey will be getting all the blocks he can so we can do the injections and vaccines on Earth. Besides, there are many already prepared vaccine vials that are inside the house that is inside the dome that I will get as soon as I manage to defeat all these zombies. And I'm sure that this will be much easier than I imagined because all the zombies are extremely slow because the moon's gravity is different from Earth's gravity. So, it's time to keep defeating these zombies and hope that Mikey can finish everything he has to do quickly too, so that he can go straight inside the rocket and prepare everything so that we can leave here on the moon as quickly as possible. Because the mission on Earth to make sure the virus doesn't spread anymore needs to be accomplished as quickly as possible without more people and villages being affected, because that would be horrible. Also, this vaccine will make all the villagers who left their homes come back, and that will be really cool because everyone will be extremely grateful that we did this for them, and that is amazing. And I am actually managing to defeat all these zombies, and that is amazing. I really think that all these zombies were planted here by other jealous astronauts because they are even wearing breathing caps, and that is really scary. And look at this, guys. All the vaccines are actually here inside the house that is inside the dome, and that is amazing. Now I just need to get all these injections and go straight back to the rocket, and then I will finally be able to go back to Earth. Mikey came here, and that means he has already managed to get as many of the stones as he could, and so we already have enough to save all the people who were infected with the virus without the virus spreading even further to more villages. So, it was really a great adventure here on the moon, and I'm sure the trip back to Earth will be even more fun. And I can't wait to see a lot more things and asteroids because everything is really much more beautiful up here. And Mikey and I have to take advantage of everything we have to see here, because I certainly don't think we'll ever have another chance like this, to observe the Earth from up here and explore space in such an incredible way, and that's really cool. So, now it's time to go back to Earth. Now, I'm just going to save these items that may be useful for the next astronauts who come here to the lunar station. And that way, I'll be able to get on the rocket to find Mikey and go back to planet Earth right now. I confess that I'm much more anxious to go back to Earth than I was to come to the moon, because we've been without contact with people from Earth for a long time, and we're very curious to discover all the news, and also to show that we managed to accomplish the mission perfectly, and that's incredible and a lot of fun. It was really a great adventure, and I'll certainly never forget everything that happened. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for watching another video on the channel. I hope to see you in the next video on the channel. Goodbye.